Hi, my name is Abraham Lim, and this is Character Media.
Perfect.
I don't know what that was, but I had the TikTok in my mind, and I was like, ooh. I think I always knew I wanted to be a performer when I was young, but that was always geared more towards music, because I would have like these like concerts like that were in Madison Square Garden, but like in my living room once my parents left for work. I get a lot of questions these days as to why I'm not singing anymore. To be completely honest, I know that BTS and Blackpink and there are many other K-pop artists absolutely killing it right now. There's a lot less visibility for Asian American recording artists, and I just didn't have like that fortitude of pain to pursue it that valiantly, honestly. But I still do it and I still love it. And who knows, maybe I'll like release an EP of stuff, in the near future, so we'll see. But I think for acting, I kind of fell into it after the Glee project. And I just discovered that it was a different branch of storytelling and I just kind of fell in love with it. So I think after 2013, that was when I was like, yeah, I got this. Before I started pursuing this business and pursuing a career as an actor, I actually went to UCSD and I was double majoring in political science and international studies with a focus on linguistics and minored in Japanese studies. I know, I was an overachiever and graduated magna cum laude. I just have to give myself credit for that. And I took the LSAT and I actually got into like several top 13 law schools. So when I told my mother that I was going to then try to pursue music and entertainment, that just broke her heart. But since then, I think I've proven to her that she doesn't have to worry about me as much, so yeah. No one in my family really knows about the business. I think when my mother in particular thinks about the business, she doesn't see many Asian people. So therefore, she's worried about the discrimination that I'm gonna experience as a performer and actor. And so it's not that she wasn't supported, but I think she was a lot more worried about me. But, she's happy for me now, so yeah. I booked the role of Kenji actually the week that I had auditioned for a different character for The Boys. So the casting office, who I'm very familiar with, they were impressed, and they very rarely are impressed. Or at least they don't show it to me, to my face. They have a really good poker face. And then a few days later, I had booked it, and then Karen Fukuhara, who plays Kimiko on The Boys, she reached out so kindly over email, and we connected, and we just instantly kind of bonded, and so.
And then your character in Clickbait, can you talk a little bit about that casting process?
God, this show is so hard to talk about without getting any spoilers, but it's an 8-part miniseries about the disappearance of Nick Brewer and how it affects the lives of those closest to him. And each episode kind of goes about coming from a different perspective of a central key figure in this case. It's framed as a whodunit type of show, but really what it is like who of us have not been complicit in this situation? Whether you're clicking on the video or whether you're talking about it so almost as if you're not talking about a person, who of us are not responsible or a part of this in some sort of way, which I think is really telling of where we're at culturally right now and socially. I play Ben Park, and Ben Park is, how I see Ben Park is very different from how most people see Ben Park. I think on the outside, he seems like a ruthless, almost borderline sociopathic reporter who will do anything to get his big break. To me, he is someone that needs to be ambitious because he doesn't come from a lot of privilege, because he's had to fight not only to survive, but to also be heard and to be seen, which I think is something that we all share. And I think the stakes are a lot higher for him. So while I don't condone all of his behavior, I do understand and have a lot of empathy for him. And I'm very protective of Ben Park, so stop being mean to him. I think that social media can be an amazing tool. We have seen some movements be birthed or amplified as a result of social media, whether that be Stop AAPI Hate, whether that be Black Lives Matter, all this different stuff. I also think that it is a medium through which I could connect with people all across the world who may be fans of my work, and that's also a beautiful thing. Now, that being said, I think that social media has kind of exasperated this idea that a hashtag is a movement, when in fact it's not. It's the spurring of something, or it's the amplification of something, but then that's supposed to spur you towards action. And I think that social media is also a place where a lot of people can be really mean within the confines of their own homes on their phones, and I've experienced quite a bit of that recently, which is so fun for me. But I also know that with everything in life, you know, whether it be a character that I play, Ben Park, or whether it be social media, that the villainous sides and the heroic sides can be within one and the same. So that's social media for you. But Twitter is the worst, right? Can we all agree that it's just like a dumpster fire sometimes? Okay, great.